daubing some paint on some Space Marines. Right now, what I'm doing is I've got some Abaddon Air paint. This is one that I've had for a long time, and I'm just touching up my undercoat before we dive in to painting these guys with a bit more exciting colour. So just touching in where the spray was slightly running out as I was undercoating these chaps, and some of the areas in the crevices haven't got quite as good an undercoat as I would have liked. Just sorting that out. Good evening to you, Wicked D, Tony, and anybody else that might be there that I can't see. But hope you're all okay. Hope you've all had a great day. Only a couple of days to the weekend. Pete redeems a hydrate straight away. Thank you very much, Pete. Good morning. Is it Sea Cadets today, Pete? Or was that yesterday?
I said, "Ooh, I missed go because I missed it saying go." So Tony says, "The go button is the big red one that says do not press."
Go no go for launch. So, Kung Fu. I have pizza today. I see. Kung Fu night.
Pete the Hydrator says dance baby.
Dance.
Dance? Oh no.
Dance to this jazzy music.
How am I supposed to do that?
Oh, it stopped. Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, even better music for dancing. That's like interpretation dance.
There's a hole in the ceiling. Just noticed a hole in the ceiling while I'm funky dancing. Doing me interpretive displays. Where's that come from? We were getting ready for decorating in here.
Just stick a bit of filler in it, it'll be right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have like a donation. Donation to repairing the MLG house fund.
Yeah.
As it falls down around us. If bits of plaster just start falling over your head, we'll just put your hat on, it'll be alright.
Yeah. We'll have to start a new community goal. Get a plasterer in.
We'll probably raise enough to put a plaster over it.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Where is there an old bunker and a smiley face on the south side near the park and ride? The smiley face is that horrible... No, sorry. Art is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? The smiley face is that hunk of metal that they stuck... and if you look at it from above, which nobody can, unless you've got an aeroplane, it makes a face.
Alright. I don't know why there's a bunker.
I don't know where a bunker is. There's like... That's firing, Freythorpe, isn't it?
Yeah, if you walk far enough down the beach to Freythorpe, you
there
get
is
to
one
like
on
the...
the north side.
Is it?
Like
a bunker?
Well, it's not a bunker, it's like a bit of concrete that was once a bunker. It's not like a proper one like there is at the other places. But yeah, the smiley face, that's where the smiley face is. It's that metal artwork that's been there forever. Tony says get to put a hat on. Wiki D says, good lord, what is that? Horrorbrush has got more horrifying.
Yeah. Sure it is.
There you go, that'll protect you, Tony says, from the falling plaster.
Yeah. There we go. One of Mrs.
Yes.
Down a little bit. One of Mrs. MLG's hats here.
Yeah, a bit small for you, that one, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete says, I didn't know that's what it was, thought it was just random junk. Yes, in my opinion, it is. But, but yes, it does make a face if you squint. But it's supposed to be a face, yeah.
Oh, what's going on there? My paint from last night's like spread out all over the place. I don't know what's going on.
That looks like modern art, just like that face.
Yeah. We're going to go for some bright turquoise for these. Excuse me. I was going to paint their armour a different colour, actually. We're not going to go for bright turquoise. We're going to go for... what did I do those other guys as? Did I do them Malefic Purple? I think I did my headhunt as Malefic Purple. I'm going to have these guys in the same colour scheme. So, these guys are for my Alpha Legion for 40k. These are Assault Marines. And they are armed with bolt pistols and chain axes. Because they're supposed to have like chain swords, but chain axes will count as chain swords.
Wild Pokemon in
the
chat.
rules.
Wild Pokemon in chat.
And I just think they look cool, so that's why. They've not specifically got the right weapons. So most people, I think we've covered before, but most people paint their Alpha Legion in a kind of metallic green colour. I've painted the majority of mine using the bright turquoise and then a highlight of a Hydra turquoise from Army Painter as a highlight. But then I want to do like a little sub-faction with purple armour as described in the Legion book from the Horus Heresy series from Black Library. Because I think that just sounds cool. Purple armour with they're going to get green iconography on their shoulder pads. So this will be the first regular squad in that scheme. I've done some headhunters who are like the elite character killers, the specialists of the Alpha Legion army. One thing that I'm kind of disappointed about really in the rules, but I guess when Games Workshop inevitably bring out sub-faction army books, as we expect them to, but that the Alpha Legion can't have humans incorporated in their forces. So it'd be nice to field a contingent of guard or something, Imperial Army units as part of your force without having to take a separate detachment.
Mickey's got a comment about your colour.
Is that not purple? It's blue purple again. Is it? Or is it that not purple? It's blue purple. Yeah, that's it. It's yeah. It's called Malefic Purple, but it's actually kind of a like bluey purple. That's right. But it's it fits the image from the cover of the book quite well. So that's why we're going with this.
She says, no, it's not like a bluey purple, it's a bluey blue.
No, it's a purple, I promise you it's a purple.
You know it just looks bright blue on the screen now, right?
Yeah.
And I can also tell you that in real life, that's what it looks like too. Because I can see it over there, looking all blue.
Anyway, it fits my vision. That's all that matters, isn't it? If it's blue, it's blue.
Yeah. Pando's in the bottom corner going, I'm purple, that's blue.
purple. It's purple, honest. I really like your cave, Tony. It looks absolutely fantastic. We can't give more than one like to it on Discord or Facebook, unfortunately. I would like to give it multiple likes, like 1,000 or something, because it just looks absolutely amazing.
It's going to look even better when you get the synchronised swimming team in there, eh, Tony?
Synchronised swimming team?
Yeah, I was being silly on the Discord.
So
they've got this Discord dungeon community painting thing where people can, in the Discord, can paint a miniature to go into Tony's dungeon. And there's a chat room in the Discord to talk about it and discuss, what might be relevant and things like that. And then I said that the pond, the lake downstairs, needs a skeleton doing the backstroke like he's on holiday. So I was synchronised swimming skelly bobs.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I think he meant Facebook Wicked Day is what he meant, because I liked it when Tony posted it on the Facebook. I liked it as Mighty Lancer Games, which meant that Nathan couldn't like it as Mighty Lancer Games because I'd already done it. But yeah, he could put like 1 million little symbols and stuff on the Discord if he wanted to. If he ever came onto the Discord, Wicked Day.
Yeah. I didn't realise you could. I thought you could only put like one thing per... Oh, right. Oh, well, that's it. I'm going to spam Tony with emotes now.
On the Facebook you can only do one thing, but on the Discord you can react with anything you want, really.
Yeah, so we'll have to have a look to see what... I promise that after the stream this evening I will check out the Discord and the page, the Dungeon Dwellers page. Is it Dungeon Dwellers? Dungeon Denizens or whatever it is. And see what the deal is. I might paint something to go in your dungeon, Tony. What's the idea that we paint it and send it to you and then you're going to feature it? Cool.
Wicked D says, "Shall we have a fanfare when you go on?" I think we need to. We need to get Reese on the case of every time Nathan logs on, it goes like.
With the bot things.
Yeah.
You're all so mean.
No, we're just hurt by all these broken promises.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We miss you see.
I'll get on there.
I'm currently eating Revels. What's everybody's favourite Revel? What do they have in nowadays? I just shove them in my face and don't really... It doesn't say what... It doesn't say. It used to say on the back of the packet what they were, but now it doesn't. Like, they can just change it and not tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's... what is there? There's raisins. There's pretend minstrels. Maltesers.
They don't have hard shells, do they?
No, they're pretend. Maltesers. Coffee, orange, toffee. Is that it? I can't remember. I might have to eat them all just to find out. What's everybody's favourite? People prefer Skittles. We'll not talk about Skittles there, even though Skittles are cool. But yeah, what's your favourite Revel?
I like the Malteser and the minstrel ones, the fakey minstrels, because they're just plain, not too keen on the flavoured chocolates. Wouldn't it be weird if they put a mint one in? That'd be a bit bizarre, wouldn't it? Take a picture of the mini in its new home. Eventually, the Dungeon of Discord will migrate to the shop. Cool. So the Dungeon and minis can sit on display. Awesome. Right then. Should I paint his backpack the same colour as the rest of him? Or should I paint it maybe leave his backpack black. I think we'll leave his backpack black to give it a bit of differentiation between his equipment and his armour. I think that's good. Actually, now it's dried, it is like really blue, isn't it?
It was really blue when it was wet.
No, I've just been like telling you all this. I think we might have to switch colours. This isn't. This is no longer matching my vision.
No, you could have just listened to us from the beginning, couldn't you, Wicked?
I know. Rebels are
Rebels
rubbish.
are rubbish. Yeah, just waiting to get you with a horrible. Oh no, I like the coffee ones. Have they actually got coffee in them anymore? I don't think I've had a coffee one.
I can't tell if it's just this light.
What's this one? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's toffee. I don't really like the toffee ones. I mean, I'm going to eat it, but you know.
Can I try a toffee one when you come across a toffee one? I didn't know there was toffee ones. Right, let's try this. We're going to overpaint his. Might end up just doing this one guy. I've got a whole squad of guys, but we might end up just doing this one guy. We're going to overpaint his foot and see, and his leg, and see. That's just. So this is abyss blue, and that's just way too blue, isn't it? That's no good. I don't know. The other ones looked alright. Why isn't this looking right? Maybe we need to mix something up. Sorry guys, colour test's not going well. I'm sure, like I got a nice mix out of this before. Right, this is Lich Purple. Well, what I'm gonna do is because I don't want to just have like neat Lich Purple because that's like really purple. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a couple of drops, like that many drops, of Lich Purple into that Malefic Purple. And then we'll give it a good mix up and we'll see what the result looks like. And then I might have to carry on using this mix. So let's get that. Yeah, that's sounds really awesome, Tony. If you're going to allow us to display the dungeon in store, I assume you mean our store. But yeah, that's really cool. I'll have to find somewhere ideal. Oh, let's just mix that other blue in there. We're going to end up like bespoke mixing a colour here across half of my wet palette. Wig me! Wig me! So hot in here as well. Let's see what wig. Oh, look, I do like this one. There we go. Let's go for that. Right. Let's try this. Thanks, Wicked D. We'll have a hydrate just for cooling down purposes. Just on some nice fresh water this evening. No craziness tonight. Right then. Yeah, that's a bit more purple. That's definitely a bit more purple.
Oh, you've got a wig on.
Honest go. Oh yeah, we've been chicken dancing and all sorts. Thanks to
I've only been gone a couple
thanks
of
to
minutes.
Wicked D. Mixed up a purple out of purple and blue to make a hopefully a better shade for this guy. and his mates. So this morning, I got up got cracked on with some work, and I also got caught up to date with The Boys. Has anybody been watching The Boys on Amazon? I'm up to date now on season 3, and really enjoying it. Need to just waiting for the next episode to drop now. Find out what happens next.
I don't know how you can watch it on your phone. It's so tiny.
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, I know they're not tiny compared to how phones used to be, but like compared to a TV screen.
Yeah, but you can do like multiple things when you watch it on your phone, can't you?
Wanders around with his headphones in, watching it on his phone. I'm talking to him, he doesn't even know. I could be saying anything about him. Couldn't I?
You could, but you know I've got my headphones in. It's not like you're talking to me and expecting me to be listening to you because you know I've got my headphones on.
Yeah, when I come in the room after like yelling at you from a different room. No, right.
Yeah,
got his headphones.
that's it.
On.
Yelling at me from a different room,
Yeah, that's
expecting me to hear you.
Yeah, normally asking you something, aren't I? Wild Pokemon in chat. Wild Pokemon in chat.
Pete's in there with the jump scare.
Still as loud, isn't it, Pete? Wowzers. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
That wild Pokemon is an Oddish.
An Oddish?
Yeah, I actually know what an Oddish is.
There's like onion-looking ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
That you get loads of on our Switch game. You can't go anywhere on that game without something wanting to fight you. Right, that's definitely more purple. We're happy with this now. More purple, although he does look more like an Emperor's Children Marine now. I'll have to make sure we give him silver trim rather than gold so he doesn't get mistaken. Everybody's trying to catch Oddish.
Because we know what it is.
Yeah. So hot. Have I had this thing on for a minute?
Aha! I think I found the sound setting for that bit. It might not be quite as loud next time, Pete. It won't want to do it now if it's not going to frighten us. Then again, it might be because that might.
That might be the sound.
Last time.
That might be the sound setting for that other thing that you changed.
Thing. It's because there's so many. There's so many of them. That's what the problem is. It's not as loud. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Still awesome.
Thanks, Pete. Yeah, but just think, you see, we were expecting it. When he's painting and concentrating, it's still quite loud. Hydrate.
You might have to go refill me for me, please.
Yeah, I'll do later.
Okay.
That's him talking then.
I haven't. Allegedly, our most recent Green Stuff World Order might be here.
No, don't say it out loud.
Imminently.
No.
Yeah,
No, you've jinxed it now.
Yeah. probably.
You've completely
Well,
jinxed it now.
when I told you yesterday, we knew it wasn't going to happen, didn't we? Didn't we say that it's never going to
But
happen?
now you've said it. Now you've said it again. That's like double jinx.
Yeah.
So we're trying very, very, very hard to get ahead of the Green Stuff World orders, and as soon as they dispatch one, do the next one, so that and do them in smaller quantities to try and actually make them arrive. That's not going to be 4 months. So we shall see if it works. If it actually turns up this week, then that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Tony says, just boxed up my green into a really useful box. Didn't realise that I had so much green and it filled 2 real... You mean green paint? Is that what you mean? You mean green paint or something else?
Wowzers. That's a lot of green.
Yeah, but is it green or is it like a nugget of the purest green? Because, equally cool if you've gone to alchemy. I still have the rest of the terrain series from Green Stuff World. I don't know if you want to show the new tubs off.
Yeah.
But the Green Stuff World flock and tree bush and sand, etc., that I'm currently adding to the new section is the new packaged.
Yeah.
So it comes in a tub that then you can store properly and not like a carrier bag or something that it's going to go all over.
Yeah. They used to package them in little tubs that had a peel-off lid, and now they've gone to this design where it's in a tub with a screw-on lid and foil sealed. As well, which is really cool. So you're getting some high quality flock nylon 4 to 6 mil.
And there's 9 to 12.
Dark green marsh. And I think there's some 2 to 3 as well.
Yeah, I haven't got to that yet though.
Different sizes: scatter, tuft, static grass, snow, realistic snow, sand. There's quite a variety, but they've consolidated them into one tub size, so we don't have to have 180mm and 280mm sizes in stock. We just stock one size, and it's much easier to display as well on the shop floor. So that is good.
Tony says, if it's scenic and it's green, it goes in the green boxes. So scatter and static grass and paint. And if it's scenic and it's green, it's going in there.
Awesome. So next on my list of jobs for tomorrow is I've got to stock take our Rosemary & Co. brushes, just to make sure that everything is chickety-boo, and then we're going to restock them, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to get an order in with Rosemary & Co. for some new brushes. We really like them. This is a Rosemary & Co. brush that I'm using right now, funnily enough. A series 22.
I might get a new one for my birthday if I'm lucky.
Maybe.
That was just a massive extra hint there. Because I have already asked.
Yeah, I've already taken note of your request.
I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Oh look, Panda's gone to sleep. He's feeling neglected and he's gone to sleep. I wonder what he's dreaming of. Dreaming of taking over the world, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or space exploration or something like that.
What are we going to do tonight, Brian?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I need a Necron Monolith if any wants to get me one for my birthday. Says P. Just picked up the Rose & Co. work bar. Oh, come on. It's because I've got a sweet in my mouth.
Yeah.
The Workbench Warrior set. Brilliant value.
Yes. Yeah. They all the Rosemary and Co sets that they do are awesome, and that Workbench Warrior one and the miniature one is which is kind of like a cut down version. Both excellent value, come with some fantastic brushes, and heartily recommended. In fact, all the Rosemary and Co brushes, I haven't used a bad one yet. They are all good. But then the Green Stuff World Sable brushes are fantastic as well. Really like those. I wish that they'd carried on making their standard series ones, but they've phased those out now in favour of the silver and gold and what have you. But the black handled, the really chunky black handled ones, really like those. Have got one of the Rosemary and Co chunky handled ones, but aren't going to start moving. I don't know why. I know, yeah, can't speak. I'm not going to move on to using one of those until I've had my use out of this one, because I've been painting with this brush now for several months and it's still wonderful. In fact, I was telling a customer the other day, we were talking about brush soap and what have you, and when I started using this brush, I said like, I'll like clean it and I'll get the brush soap out and I'll do it, and I haven't. Without fibbing, this brush, I've been painting with it for, I don't know, at least.
I think people.
3 months.
I think people believe you. I think people know that we're quite lazy about that.
Yeah. At least 3 months worth of painting, and all it's had is washing in fresh water, and
not always fresh water, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Because you haven't got one of the paintbrush toilets, have you?
No, that's true. But just tap water, and then obviously I like to suck my paintbrush, as you will have seen, which I shouldn't recommend, but it's a hard habit to get out of. And yeah, this brush is still going strong. It's so it's a size 1, and it's great for everything really. And then I've got a number 2, which I have used on occasion, but very rarely. Gave that a little bit of a whirl out last night on the octopus, but yeah, tend to use this for most stuff. And when I eventually wreck this one, then I'm going to move on to, now then, what type is it? I've got one here. It's a Series 101 with the big chunky handle. I'm going to move on to that. I've got a 2.0 there, but definitely need a couple of larger sizes, I think, if I'm going to move into using that as a regular thing. And they're, but I'm spoilt with this. The Series 22 is absolutely fantastic paintbrush. Tony says desk toilets are brilliant. What's going on there?
We've ordered some more, but that was in today's order, wasn't it? Not the order that's coming, or supposedly coming. You actually put the order in?
Yeah. Yep. Right then, let's get one of his squad mates.
We've got new Reaper minis to add as well, haven't we?
We have.
No, there's so much stuff.
When you're finished with Green Stuff World, we've got a whole bunch of Reaper.
Yeah, new Reaper. They're just sat over there looking at me. Going, hello.
Yeah. When you gonna sort us out?
I need a pay monthly way so I can get it all, says Pete. And PayPal do that, don't they?
Yeah, so I had a question about that yesterday, actually. So we can't add it to our website. So because of the way that PayPal do their things. But I have seen some customers who obviously have PayPal, like Pay in 3 or whatever it is, So if you're good with your PayPal account, you can get PayPal credit, and it's basically interest-free credit from PayPal. And when you check out on our website, if you've got that facility available to you, then PayPal will invite you to use it on purchases on the Mighty Lancer Games website. But we've looked at we've had questions in the past about some of these services like Klarna and ClearPay and what have you, but they obviously charge you interest on your lending and what have you, and we don't really want to get involved in that kind of thing directly. But if you deal with PayPal and you've got a good standing with PayPal, then they will invite you to use PayPal credit, and it's interest free so long as you pay it off in the agreed time. And I think that could work pretty well for some people, but obviously everybody's circumstances are different, and you need to kind of manage your own circumstances, don't you? But yeah, so let's round that one up.
So Wiki D's got a good question.
Right.
So Wiki D must have been in today, perhaps.
Okay.
And
Sure
recently, or fairly recently, we moved the shop around, and we moved the counter from one side of the shop to the other side of the shop,
Yeah.
where it's more bright and airy and nice, etc. And we also moved all of the paint racks so that they are all... Oh look, that's a Meowth! There's a Meowth in chat!
What?
Like Pokemon that we actually
Quick, try and catch
heard
that.
of.
Catch that.
Anyway, sorry. I got all excited there, didn't I? So we moved all the paint together so that it's easier, hopefully, for people to find things. But that did mean that our entire wall of Reaper miniatures had to be condensed. So down the whole side of one side of the shop was just Reaper minis. So Wiki D says, I keep forgetting to ask, how did you manage to shrink a whole wall of Reaper minis into half a wall of Reaper minis? Did you stash half the stock somewhere else? Well, kind of. So how it used to be was that each peg had one figure, multiples of one figure, so there was 6 of each on one peg. So what we did was we made one peg have 6 different ones on it, so that you kind of flick through and find, and the staff can help you if you can't find. They're still in number order, etc. And then we reduced the metal minis so that they are upstairs, because the metal minis don't sell as well in the shop. So that's how, you see, all clever and stuff like that. So that whole wall is still miniatures, but it's also now WizKids, Bad Squiddo, Lucid Eye, Reaper, what else is there on there? Northumbrian Tin Soldier, Frostgrave, oh, so everything's there together. Yeah. Nobody caught me out, you naughty, naughty Pokemon game.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's very naughty. Even Wiki D used a great ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so yes, so when you walk in, all the miniatures are down that side, and then all the paint is all together to try and make it easier for people to shop. So there you go. Hope that helps. Hope that answers your question, Wiki D.
Yeah, and if you want any, if you do want any metal minis or anything, then you just need to ask the boys, and they will run up to the stockroom and get them for you. They are all stashed upstairs, and the same with the WizKids as the Reaper. There's several codes on each peg, just so we could spread things out a little more around the rest of the store. That rhymed like a lyrical gangster.
Alrighty then.
Where's the last 40 minutes gone? That's crazy. We've only painted 3 guys.
Anybody else got any questions while we're in a question and answer session? I had my question and answer voice on, did we all notice?
Did you?
Yeah, my explanation voice. That's the voice that I use when I explain how to play games and stuff to people. Explanation voice.
Right. So I'm not particularly proud of this guy. I don't know if I like it, but when I modelled this guy, I put his gun on sideways, so it's kind of like shooting gangster style, and I don't know if I like it now. I kind of wish I'd not done that. Looks a bit weird because he also looks as if he's like skipping or something. He doesn't look very manly or heroic. If he had his legs braced like he was ready for recoil or something, might be a bit different. But he looks, don't know, looks a bit camp.
He's having a nice time. That's all there is to it. He's happy in his work.
Yeah. Pimping his minis with rap rhymes. That's right.
You need to hat him, and then he can put a baseball cap on backwards and really get into the mood.
Yeah.
Maybe not the sparkly pink one.
No.
Or maybe that could be your thing. You could be like sparkly pink
pink.
gangster. Oh, look at D wants you to. Hang on, I'll find it.
I'm the lyrical gangster. Little Miss had it on. Did she do it?
Did she?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know where it is.
I had it on last night when we were playing Muffin Time.
You'll just have to have this
Yeah.
one instead.
Okay. If we haven't already,
You're supposed to have it backwards, Dad.
am I? Oh, sorry. If we haven't already banged on enough about Muffin Time, Muffin Time is an awesome game. Had a couple of games of last night when our friends came around.
I know emphasises your bald head, that one, though, darling. You might want to
Does it?
put it forward on you.
I haven't got a bald head, it's just receding.
Oh, I emphasise your receding hair.
Well, in MC Hammer like a preacher or something now. And he's like a church preacher or something.
Does he preach in rap?
I don't know. I think I heard it on the radio. He'd become a preacher.
You were telling us about Muffin Time.
Yeah, Muffin Time.
Got me minute now.
Muffin Time's really great. We played a couple of games last night. I won one. And
Tried very, very hard to not let you win.
yeah, you did.
We're like, oh, just give me a minute. I just need to. Oh, why don't you go and make us a cup of tea? Oh,
Yeah, how long did that turn last?
I know it didn't work anyway, did it?
No. Yeah, we had. It's just so much fun. Everybody at the table gets so paranoid about everything. Like, your phone rings, can't answer it. Somebody sticks a card on their forehead. Do we mention it? Do we not mention it? It's you can't put your cards down on the table because you might have to discard a load of cards.
Yeah, the dog, Gizmo, has a habit of stealing things. So he likes stealing socks and slippers and shoes and stuff. And one of our friends that had come round had taken his shoes off, which I keep telling him they don't have to, but he does. So he takes his shoes off, and the next thing, the dog comes running past me with this shoe in his mouth. And I had to go out and get it off him. But I didn't even think about it. I just took my cards with me so that I didn't have to put them down. Because one of the Muffin Time cards is if you put your cards down, then people can steal some of your cards, etc. So I took them with me. And when I came back, my friend said, "Where are your cards?" And I was like, "They're here in my hand." And I've been chasing the dog around, trying to make him do as he was told because he was being very naughty with my cards, because it was just ingrained into me to not put them down. I didn't even think about it.
I spent about 20 minutes trying to get everybody else to yawn at the table. by pretending to yawn and then making myself actually yawn because I've been pretending to yawn. Yeah. I tried the withheld number trick, and it didn't work. Wicked day. Yeah, tried pretending to yawn, and I knew it was safe for me to be yawning because I had the card, and was trying to get other people to yawn. Trying to get people to be sarcastic, that didn't work.
But I'm sarcastic all the time, so
I know,
really
but you must have been really on guard against
I
it.
really didn't get how. I didn't. That's a new one. I didn't even know you had that one until just now.
Yeah.
So, what were you trying to do to make us be sarcastic?
I was saying ridiculous things to you, so you like.
Honestly, genuinely didn't notice.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hadn't noticed that at all.
Tried prompting you with all sorts of ridiculousness. Talking about the car, talked about like the summer house, talked about.
Why would that make me be sarcastic?
Because you were berating me for it earlier on, so I thought that maybe you might be a bit sarcastic.
I think you'd have probably just been better off not trying to make me be sarcastic and just waiting for me to be naturally sarcastic.
Yeah, well, I thought that you were purposefully not being.
No, genuinely didn't know that until literally you just mentioned it. And now you've said about what you were doing, I remember you doing all those things.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, I'm not having an argument about it in front of my friends, so shut up, is what I was thinking. So, yeah. Yeah, no poking this evening, Wicked Day. They gave up on that one. Little Miss tried it, it was really annoying. But no.
And I didn't get the say hello card either.
That was annoying. He had like, if you get someone else to say hello to you, then they have to get rid of some cards or whatever. And you just get going, hello. It's like, shut up. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And different every time. Even if you know what the cards are like we do, it's still different. I did manage to get a high five in. That was really funny. And I did manage to get someone to pick up a card which they knew they shouldn't have been picking up, but I just had to be patient.
Oh, yeah.
And they forgot, and they were like, oh no. So muffin time. Get muffin time. Add it to your gaming shelf. Get it from us, obviously, because we'd really like that. It is a really good game. Really, really good fun, and awesome for games nights and Christmases and all those kinds of things. Did I remember my? I did remember my trap cards, but only because they were rubbish and wouldn't help me at all.
We'll have to do a video on how to play Muffin Time.
Yes, yeah. I thought it'd be really good if we could do a video. The only problem is that we kind of need to do a video with adults, because we don't like to put little Miss's face on videos, and it'd be quite difficult to film us playing and not have her face in.
Yeah.
So we do kind of need some friends perhaps that we can just film us just having a good time playing Muffin Time, because it's funny.
We'll have to organise it.
It might be a bit weird to watch when we're all sat in silence, too scared to talk.
Yeah. That's how it was. Yeah. In like the second game that we played last night, it was just deathly silence because nobody wanted to say anything in case there was a trap card that said, "You've said a word. Discard 4 cards."
We were quite looking forward to playing it with our two friends last night, because they hadn't played it before, and we knew that they would enjoy it. We knew it was that kind of game that they would enjoy. But equally, one of our friends is so obsessed with technology that he can't help but look at his phone constantly. So we thought, well, this will be easy. We could easily trap him with all sorts of different cards. And he was so into the game and so enjoying the game that he wouldn't look at his phone.
Yeah.
Even when Nathan rang him, he wouldn't look at his phone because he was so excited about playing the game, and he didn't want to lose. And I have known these people. I went to school with them, and we have games nights once a month at our house. And he's always just messing on his phone, not paying any attention, like not listening to the conversation.
It's always his turn.
It's always his turn because he doesn't know it's his turn because he's not paying attention. And this is the only game ever in my entire 30 years of knowing him that he is just fully invested and concentrated on what he's doing. Which we didn't help us because we didn't want him to because we wanted to win.
Yeah.
But I think that is just testimony to this really cool game. that he actually enjoyed it so much that he wasn't Snapchatting and taking photos and putting filters on stuff and messing about like he normally does.
Wiki says she'll help.
Cool. I don't know if you'd want Airy on video though. You see, that's the same kind of thing, isn't it? But yeah, that'd be good. It'd be funny. We'll have to come to yours. Get your lad playing as well. Anyway, that's enough about muffin time.
Yeah.
Are you streaming? Is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday. Are you streaming Wicked
Are
D?
you streaming after his Wicked D? Are you going to tell us about your Space Marines now? I've waffled about muffin time for forever.
Yeah. So this is guy number 6. I've made slow progress on these chaps. I'm gonna try and get the all 10 base coated with the purple this evening. I also have this chap here. He is a Vigilator model. He's a console type of HQ. And for the Alpha Legion, he's going to get used as a special character, either a Saboteur, which is a chap that comes in and generally blows something up when he arrives onto the battlefield, and then acts as a sniper as he moves around. Or there is a special character called Exodus for the Alpha Legion, who is just like a better version of a normal Saboteur. So this guy is going to get painted and added to the force, but he is a particularly cool mini from Forge World. I think he just looks really cool. So it's like super sniper. And the one thing that I like in the new Heresy rules that they've done is they've renamed sniper rifles to Nemesis bolters. So now you can give them different types of ammunition and stuff to make them a little bit more potent, and really like that, the way that they've done it in the rules. They've also made my favourite Headhunter squads significantly cheaper points wise, so when I do get to play 2nd edition rules, we'll be fielding even more of them, because I'll be able to get like 5 squads instead of 4 in the army, because they are 50 points cheaper than they were before. Excellent, absolutely excellent. And I've not used any Assault Marines yet, so these guys are going to get a run out in the next game I play, which won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow I am due to be playing 40k tomorrow. A rare game of 40k scheduled against one of our regulars. Also, supposed to be using my Tyranids, which I'm woefully underprepared for. I need to go and dig them out in the morning, but we'll get there. And then I need to take them to work with me, because I won't have a chance to take them later. I know, but I need to get them out ready. That's what I mean. The dog got something else that he shouldn't have.
Oh, Wiki D is streaming, so we'll be raiding. We've only got 2 people watching Wiki D, but you know, two's better than none.
Yeah, Twitch misleads you with how many viewers you've got quite regularly. at the moment on my screen it says we've got 4 people, but on Mrs. MLG's team screen it says 2. That's no good, is it? But hopefully.
Well, it says 3, but Wicked D's one of them, so that don't really count.
Right, okay. Hopefully there's more people out there and Twitch is fibbing to us, because when we get the stats in later it'll be much higher
No,
viewer numbers.
I don't think so. Because Tony's here and Pete's here and Wicked D's here.
Yeah, fair enough. We appreciate you all sticking with us. Definitely. So next, before we go,
We've got a couple of minutes.
before we go, what would you like to see me paint on Monday? Haven't planned that far ahead yet. What would you like to see me paint on Monday's stream? Give us some suggestions, and I will see what I have got that will fulfil your criteria. If you mention anything that you might like, let us know. Probably should have done that ages ago. A lot earlier in the stream. A pink monolith. Sorry, Pete, I haven't got a monolith. Can't paint a pink monolith. And I don't think I'll have time to build one between now and then anyway, even if you wanted to buy me one. Sorry. I really should have painted these scales on the shoulder. Probably should have painted those green, but never mind. Purple. Purple it is. So the symbol of the Alpha Legion is a Hydra. And obviously, Hydras are fantasy creatures. You can paint them whatever colour you like. So, purple Hydra scales, I think, seems fair.
What's 771?
77113. That is an Eldritch Demon. That's like the mini Cthulhu monster. Painted one of them already.
You know what you would have been better off doing, my darling?
Yeah.
Maybe giving people some options so they can choose from them, rather than the entire back catalogue of miniatures for the whole world. As if you had got your sarcastic card out.
Yeah, sorry. How about we've already painted one of them, Pete. What about a Migo? Could paint a Migo. 77522.
Oh yeah, Mega. That's a weird.
Yeah, could paint one of those guys.
That's a weird looking whatever that is, isn't it?
Don't know. Could you incorporate a Migo into your dungeon in any way, or is that too bizarre, Tony?
Do Migos go in dungeons?
Yeah, it's more a mythos creature.
I say I don't really look dungeony, does it? Let's show everybody where is it. There we go.
Yeah, like a kind of crab monster.
No,
What's 77686? Can't think what 686 is.
It's a giant were-rat.
A giant were-rat?
Yeah, do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Hang on then.
Oh, it's that one, like the Blood Bowl. I think that looks like a Blood Bowl rat ogre. Yeah, could paint one of those. Go on, we'll have a quick poll then.
Well,
Giant were-rat or Migo. Got both of them.
there's no point in doing a poll because there's only Pete and Tony.
Well, alright, quick.
So just give us a shout which one, Migo or
Yeah.
rat.
Oh, Tony says something undead.
Tony says Migo. Maybe you should paint one of my bomb rats. And Pete says either.
Oh, well, I'll paint the Migo then.
Okay.
Paint the Migo.
Right, we better go and find
That's
Wiki
it.
D, haven't we, really?
No problem. Migo Mondays. Ah, it even works.
Oh, you see, you must have known. Wait, everybody, you're all awesome. Both of you. Tony
Thank
and
you.
Pete, you are both awesome. Thank you very much for being here. And
Cheers, guys.
not letting us just talk to ourselves like silly sausages. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you've got any friends, let them know about us, because, you know, it's always nice to have more people in chat. But we really, really appreciate you being here. We're going to go across and see what Wicked Day's up to. Hope you'll come with us. So see you on the other side.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.